Hello guys, welcome back to the new video of Best Rated. This video is all about World Cup 2022, so stick till the end of the video to know all about it. In this video, we are previewing the Group D of World Cup 2022. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. Which nations are going to play in World Cup 2022? Who are the star players and managers to watch out for, and how did each team qualify? Watch this video till the end to know about it all. Group D, France, Australia, Denmark, Tunisia. France. Who's the manager? Didier Deschamps. The 53-year-old has seen it all in international management and has been in charge of Les Bleus since 2012. He has scaled the heights of World Cup glory before and will be confident of defending their title with a squad littered with stars at his disposal. France went into Euro 2020 as world champions, but Deschamps and his tactics came in for huge criticism when they were stunned by Switzerland on penalties in the last 16. He managed to keep his job, but you'd think it will be curtains if they don't reach at least the semi-finals in Qatar. Who's the star man? Karim Benzema. Karim Mostafa Benzema, born December 19, 1987, is a French professional footballer who plays as a striker for and captains La Liga club Real Madrid and the France national team. A creative and prolific forward, Benzema is regarded as one of the best strikers of all time. He is Real Madrid's all-time second-highest goalscorer and top assist provider. Benzema has won 23 trophies with Real Madrid, including 4 La Liga, 2 Copa del Rey and 5 UEFA Champions League titles. How did they qualify? France was a comfortable qualifier in the end, but they didn't have it all their own way. They finished top of their group unbeaten, with 18 points after 5 wins and 3 draws. But Ukraine was only 6 points behind in second place, and they claimed 2 impressive draws in their pair of games with the French. Deschamps' side also drew at home with Bosnia and Herzegovina. Denmark. Who's the manager? Kasper Hjulmand. It felt like the Danes' inspirational coach became the unofficial leader of the country last year when Christian Eriksen suffered his shocking cardiac arrest in their Euro 2020 clash with Finland. Hjulmand led with such authority and strength during that horrific period and then had the ability to dust his team down and lead them to the semifinals on a wave of emotion, where they lost to England by a controversial penalty. Hjulmand's playing career ended when he was just 26 after 9 knee operations, but he was soon making a name for himself on the touchline, and now he's wanted by a string of top clubs around Europe. Who's the star man? Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. It would have been easy to say Christian Eriksen, given the way he has recovered from that awful day last summer and is back playing and scoring in the Premier League, and for his national team. But, like at Tottenham, Højbjerg is the understated star of the Danish team and does the dirty, grueling work in midfield that allows the more creative players around him to flourish. How did they qualify? Denmark was run close by Scotland in Group F, but always had Steve Clarke's side at arm's length and secured the top spot, with 9 wins from 10, 30 goals scored, and just 3 conceded. Their qualifying campaign included an 8-0 demolition of Moldova in Herning, while a 4-0 win away in Austria was the pick of their results. Scotland got the better of them at Hampden in November, but that was the only blip. Tunisia. Who's the manager? Jalal Kadri. Tunisia currently has a temporary coach in charge of the national team, with Monder Kabair, replaced after the Africa Cup of Nations a few months ago as he battled with COVID-19. Kadri, who was Kabair's assistant manager, is Tunisia's 4th coach since Nabil Maloul was in charge at the 2018 World Cup, when they of course lost to England in the dying stages of their opening group game. Who's the star man? Jamie Maclaren, born July 29, 1993, is an Australian professional soccer player who plays as a striker for A-League club Melbourne City. He has also previously played for Darmstadt 98, Perth Glory, Brisbane Roar and Hibernian. Maclaren initially represented Scotland at youth level, but has since appeared for Australia at both youth and senior international level. He is a 4-time A-League Golden Boot winner as A-League top scorer in the 2016-17, 19 goals, 2019-20, 22 goals, 2020-21, 25 goals, and 2021-22, 15 goals, seasons. How did they qualify? Having finished top of Group B in the second round of African qualifying, 2 points clear of Equatorial Guinea, Tunisia faced Mali in a two-legged playoff in the past week for a place in Qatar. Having won the first leg in Mali 1-0 courtesy of an own goal by Moussa Sissoko, a goalless draw in Tunis was enough for unfancied Tunisia to qualify for a second consecutive World Cup. Australia. Who's the manager? Graham Arnold, a stalwart of the Australian game, the former Sydney FC coach, returned for a second stint in the top job in March 2018. Having led the national team for a year after Guus Hiddink stepped down following the 2006 World Cup in Germany. He succeeded Dutchman Bert van Marwijk, who took the reins for the 2018 World Cup in Russia as part of a short-term deal, struck in the wake of Ange Postecoglou's shock resignation after securing the team's qualification. He became the league's first coach to claim championships at different clubs when he led Sydney to their third title last year, after winning a record number of games during the regular season. Who's the star man? Jamie Maclaren. Jamie Maclaren, born July 29, 1993, is an Australian professional soccer player who plays as a striker for A-League club Melbourne City. He has also previously played for Darmstadt 98, Perth Glory, Brisbane Roar and Hibernian. Maclaren initially represented Scotland at youth level, but has since appeared for Australia at both youth and senior international level. He is a four-time A-League Golden Boot winner as A-League top scorer in the 2016-17, 19 goals, 2019-20, 22 goals, 2020-21, 25 goals, and 2021-22, 15 goals. How did they qualify? Entering the Asian Football Confederation qualifying in the second round, Australia coasted through that stage. They won all 8 of their group matches, seeing off Kuwait, Jordan, Nepal, and Chinese Taipei. However, they were unable to maintain that form in the third round of qualifying and finished third in their group behind Saudi Arabia and Japan. From their 10 group games, Australia picked up 15 points. That meant they had to enter the nerve-shredding Interconfederation playoffs where they played the third place in the other group, the United Arab Emirates. A 2-1 win over the UAE earlier this month took them to within 90 minutes of a World Cup spot. All they had to do was beat Peru,